But we are looking at minutes versus hours to complete a weld, no matter how you cut it. Yeah, luckily we have two machines, so we can run up to, two different materials or two of one. But right now we have the one set up for 304 stainless steel, which is what all of this is. It's got 10 mostly, and then the other is on 1 1/4 chrome. Ryan's got it down pretty well, and test run's over, so bring on the chrome now. So we can turn 3 to 42 inch. We usually don't really go below 4 because by the time you have it tacked and up in the machine, you're almost as fast doing it hand welding on 3 inch. So usually we try to say 4 to 42. With anything up to a 65 inch offset. So I mean, if you have a straight run and a 90 and that 90 can go down to the next face up to 65 inches and still turn the machine just fine. And the wall thicknesses, we can go sched 10, which is what we're dealing with right now, is about as thin as you can go on these machines. These machines go schedule 10 up to XX or schedule 160. The biggest advantage to using these machines versus traditional means and methods is the time it takes. If the project's large enough, these machines will save you so much money that you don't need to worry about what the shipping might cost. That's a fraction of the project when it comes down to it. Right after we got the machine, it was within 2 to 3 weeks that we did a major fab job for Mid-American, and they require 100% X-ray. And we turned out roughly 350 welds with almost a 0% failure. So you're getting X-ray quality welds time after time after time because the machine is consistent, more consistent than anybody that can weld with a rod or a torch. We consistently do a lot of fab for clients all the way from Nevada out to the East Coast, South Carolina. And we can ship from coast to coast, with minimal cost. Time is money no matter how you cut it. So you can take a weld, any of the welds that you're looking at right now, divide it by 3, 4, 5 times or more depending on wall thickness and material. And that's what these machines are saving you, 2, 4, 6 times the cost or less the cost. And then, that plays right into how we can perform critical path projects. If something needs done like now, because of these machines versus anybody else that's not using them, we can turn this out in, a third, a fourth, a fifth of the time that somebody else would be able to. So if our clients have an emergency situation and they need to have some spool made up because it's a pipe burst, we can turn that spool out, overnight, whereas somebody else might take 2, 3, 4 days to do it. Simply email a sketch or drawing file to pipefab@raganmechanical.com and we will promptly contact you to discuss an expedited cost estimate.